Hi guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to another episode of the Flopsquad podcast.
Welcome back.
There you go. I did the intro today.
I'm so proud of you, Sam.
I know. Me too.
Becoming a big girl now. All cultural, like.
You feel me?
Hi, mothers. What can I say?
Is it actually mom? Your mom calling? Oh, I love her. She calls very
She knows I'm going to be talking about her. She's
Absolutely.
like, what is that?
She said,
What is happening?
I want to feature in this podcast.
Yeah, she wants.
My mom
She has.
actually wants to feature
She
on our
does.
podcast.
She does. She says
She said,
she'll make it big.
will
if her
blow
face
you
is-
guys up if you guys let me feature on the podcast. The only problem is she won't speak English.
Yeah, she won't. She'll literally.
She'll come in, she won't speak English. I'll
She'll
spell that
speak
with her.
Portuguese.
Yeah,
We'll put subtitles on for you guys.
Who's gonna put some tabs on for me? I'm just gonna be sat here like,
We'll have Ilmi on the background translating for you. What she's saying is. But yeah, welcome back, guys. And the game, let's see.
Oh yeah. Running. I actually forgot about that. Okay, so running segment.
I think we never do, really, let's be honest.
I know. I genuinely forgot about the running segment.
We never do, though. And it's funny how.
I've been practicing.
Yeah.
I haven't really been practicing. Let's be real.
Yeah,
this
let's be
is
honest.
a podcast where we're honest.
Yeah, we're
We'll be
honest.
real.
We're going to flop. Like,
Yeah,
it's
we
going
don't-
to
we're
be a
not- I
flop.
haven't been practicing Portuguese.
I have not been practicing at all.
So
And I don't think I am
I'm gonna be
going
as terrible
to.
as I was last time you heard me.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there because I'm winning right
But
now.
you sound like you actually, like, you do understand. Not understand, but, like, you're doing okay.
Mm-hmm. A bit of Portuguese
Compared to
in
me, at least. You're doing bloody
There's a little
great.
bit of Portuguese in me. I'm kidding.
You never know. You need to do your little family tree, find
You
out what's
actually want to do one of those
crack-a-lacking.
DNA tests?
Just to find out what's crack-a-lacking.
I don't know. I just want to see you.
Do you really want? Are you sure you want to
That's what
see
I'm
Sam? Are
saying.
you sure you want to find out the
what my
truth?
ancestors have been up to.
Are you sure?
I want to see where.
How sure are you?
Where they've been dipping
you
in
might
their toes.
you might get the shock of your life.
Listen, I think. Well, you know, actually, like, sorry, offshoot, but like, what is one thing that one nationality you just would not want, or like something that you'd be like, hell's the nah.
I don't think I have, like. It doesn't really bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. Honestly, it doesn't.
Yours would be really mixed though compared to mine, I think.
You'd probably be surprised. Probably wouldn't even make that mix. I mean, I know exactly what I'm having.
I think
I
yours
think
would be
mine
so
will
mixed
just
compared
be
to mine.
Russian full stop, really.
Yeah, this girl's deluded. You know, like we talk about just being deluded. Like she's the manifestation of it. She's deluded.
I mean, when you be surprised, well, I
you-
won't be surprised, but you definitely be surprised. It'll be the shock of your life when you find out.
So when it comes out and it's like zero Russian, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go beef
There
them?
will not be zero Russian. I know there will be.
Nadi thinks she's part Russian. I met her parents. There's no possibility of this
I'm
happening.
just waiting for my mom to tell me the truth.
Yeah, it's zero possibility. We believe. If we
you know how
believe,
you-
we'll achieve.
You know how you have those kids that are afraid to find out that they're not part of the family? I'm just waiting for my mom to tell me the truth.
You're like, listen. Were you a mistress?
Tell me the truth, mother.
I won't judge you.
No judgment from me.
Nah, I'm dead.
I don't even know why, guys. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm stuck with Russia as well for some reason. For years. Yeah, I don't honestly know.
Be like,
Yeah. I don't know why. But anyways, let's
give me a
go
sentence.
to the game.
give me a sentence.
Right.
I'm ready.
Eu gosto de comer.
Ele gosta de comer.
De comer.
De comer. Ele gosta de comer. Come over here.
No.
Ele gosta de comer. I'm actually making myself into a meme. I like repeating it. Probably in a terrible accent.
Could be worse.
Give me a clue.
It's something that I like to do.
Okay.
That was like the massive clue.
What do you like to do? Eat?
It's a massive clue because
every
I know what
episode, by
I
the way.
said.
You know the funny thing is, yeah? Every episode, we're like, something you like to do.
You
And
know
then-
exactly how I feel like
And
then.
then every time I say, eat food, because you can see this is what we do. This is what we do. We eat. We go out to eat. That's what we do. Okay, anyways. Walks. Nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Treks.
No. What did I say yeah for?
I don't know, because you like walking, obviously. You got
No,
excited.
I think, why did I say yeah?
You got excited about the idea of walking. Something you like to do. Repeat it.
Eu gosto de comer.
El gosto de comer. Travel?
No.
How recently?
I feel like I'm saying that I don't like those things when I say no.
How often do you do this thing?
Ooh,
Wait, what
girl.
When was the last time you did it?
Girl, we were just doing that a minute ago.
Oh, shit. And it's nothing to do with eating.
You know it's to do with eating.
It's to do with eating.
Yeah. So what did I say?
Oh, it's to do with
Put
eating.
the sentence together.
I want to go to eat. I want to go get some food.
Nope.
I want to eat.
Nope. It ends in eating.
Is it something you ate?
Nope.
I want to eat.
Nope. Close.
We're going to eat.
Nope. Close.
I'm going to eat.
Nope. Close.
What words are right?
I and eating.
I want to eat.
Nope.
I need to eat.
Nope.
Girl, I'm struggling. I will eat. I don't know. I'm going to eat. No. El gosto de comer.
Eu gosto de comer.
I just ate.
Nope.
Help me.
You lose.
Help me.
You lose.
Okay, fine.
If I tell you, you lose.
No, you have to tell me. You have to give me clues.
I honestly cannot give you a clue.
Give me a clue.
Literally, I gave you the whole sentence. Thank you very much.
No, you didn't. I guessed I and eat, okay?
Yeah, by giving clues.
Is it a specific thing that you ate?
No, I already told you that.
Is it like a doing word?
It's a sentence. So you have to
like, obviously.
Put it together.
Is it a doing? Is it a verb? Is it a noun? Like, give me something.
Oh my God.
Is it a doing word? Like
Yeah.
You're doing something.
Yeah. Well, no. Go on. You're doing great. I
have.
What I have eaten?
Oh. I want. I need. I love.
No. Close.
I like.
Yes.
I like to eat.
I like eating.
Girl, why is this everything always reference to do with food in you? Anyways.
My last one wasn't food.
Yes, true, wasn't.
And the one before wasn't food as well. You don't even remember what the last one was.
I have no idea what we did.
It's because you're hungry and that's why you think that.
I'm not actually hungry today. I was hungry in the last episode. Last episode.
Yeah.
Not last episode, the one before that. Oh, I remember that day.
Starving.
Had some great food after.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Thai place was nice. But anyways, move on. Off you go.
Banana tray. Sponsor me love. Anyways. Okay, it's my turn. Oh, I did this last time. It just came to my head. Okay.
Quick. Simple things. Like shaking booty.
Shake that. You know what? My brain's not thinking in Somali today.
Should I give the sentence in English and you give it to me in Spanish and I'll have to guess? Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
No, Nadia, no. Absolutely not.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so Biddy what? No, that's not even true.
Basically, because she's taking so long to do it, I won. Like, basically, she's just taking so long to do it.
Actually, I'm struggling. My head's blank. I was gonna say something and then I was like, it's not true. Biddy number what? I
mean, what did he say?
Biddy number what?
Show me a drawing.
Excuse me, stop cheating.
Okay, so what did you say?
Cameraman's not involved in this conversation.
Billy who?
Billy Dumbo.
Billy Dumbo.
Billy Dumbo.
Billy.
Billy.
Billy Dumbo.
But like it's a B. Billy Dumbo.
Billy Dumbo.
What the lish are they?
Forget it. So what? Okay, so it means stop acting stupid.
No.
Is it to do with food?
No.
Is it to do with me?
Nope.
Is it to do with you?
Yep.
Okay, so you need to stop acting stupid.
No.
Is it to do with what we did today?
No.
What you did today?
No.
Is it to do with...
I'll give you a good clue.
Go on.
It's not about today. So what comes after today? What's the...
Are we gonna go watch the concert?
No. What comes after today?
What the hell? I'll give you a good clue. Go on then. It's nothing to do with today.
It's actually quite
Yeah,
hard.
because the rest of the time.
Yeah, but like, what is the word that comes after today?
Oh, tomorrow
Yeah.
we're going.
No.
I'm
Okay,
going.
that was a little hard. I set her up there because it's tomorrow, but it's not just tomorrow. It's
It's a continuous thing though.
tomorrow.
After tomorrow, you're not going to Manchester?
No.
You're going on holiday.
What? The Lashadeva.
You're gonna wipe something.
How did you get
You're
the Lasha
gonna-
wipes? I love that.
Wipe
Like, but okay, what we're doing this weekend?
concert.
What we're doing?
The concert.
No, why?
Oh, we're gonna go watch.
What we're doing?
Are we doing something that I don't know?
Why are we?
Oh, podcast.
No, Nadia. Why are we? What are we celebrating this weekend?
Oh, after tomorrow. No, it's not even after tomorrow, is it? It's Friday today, you know. You realize that?
It is after tomorrow.
No, it's Monday.
Damn.
You stupid! You stupid! I have to teach you.
Oh yeah.
So basically, what you try to say is
after tomorrow.
Monday is my birthday.
I should have said it's Ninta. That's Monday. It's Ninta.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I say?
Because there's no tomorrow or yesterday or whatever.
In my head.
Yeah, I know. In your
It was
head,
Saturday.
both your heads actually, because you've been saying weekend. I'm like, this is not the weekend. This is Friday.
It's the weekend.
Anyways,
Woohoo!
Got
I
it.
thought it was Saturday. You didn't get it. I literally speed-fed that.
No, you did not.
What we here
No,
celebrating?
no. Yeah, because you said the weekend. Monday has nothing to do with the weekend. I'm sorry, but I'm a very practical person. I'm sorry.
Guys, I'm very tired. I'm very tired of this woman.
I feel like everyone's trying to get hold of me. But anyways, today the topic will be on
Guys, I'm fed up.
hardships.
I'm fed up. I'm tired.
I feel like I've moved
I'm
on and
sick
she's still
of
stuck.
this woman.
She's
No,
still
you know what?
stuck
It's
there.
perfect because we can talk about hardship, okay? Because you give me so much hardship. I have suffered. Lord knows
Are
I
you
have
trying?
suffered.
Are you trying? Are you really trying today?
Mike, you catching this?
Are you really trying today? Please, I'm like the
Lord
easiest thing
knows
you've ever had in your
I
whole
have
life.
Suffered.
I'm the one suffering
No, I'm
here.
kidding. Such a lie, man. I'm such a blessing in your life.
We'll see. Once
I'm-
once you turn 29, we'll see.
I am the ease that comes with hardship.
So basically, you're the hardship, and you're trying to pretend.
When
you're
the
gonna-
hardship
yeah.
comes into your life,
Nah,
I am
nah.
the ease.
Nah, you're out here. You're out here.
May God make me
you're
the
out
ease,
here
actually.
lying
I'm
to
not
people.
lying to you.
Stop.
No. I actually intend to be the ease of people. Like that. Actually, I
Yeah,
genuinely
everyone does that. Everyone
intend
intends
to be
to.
the ease for people.
Do you remember what was
Especially when they go
what
through
was
hardship.
our last episode on?
don't remember.
You expect
Oh,
to
expectations.
be
yeah.
that person.
You hope
However,
to
the
be.
reality.
You never know how it's perceived.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Anyways,
Cheers, Mum.
so what we're gonna be talking about is how does I guess how do we deal with hardships culturally?
Yeah, sorry, I'm so serious today. Yes, we're talking about hardship. Like, I guess we're just talking about life periods and when difficulty arises in life.
How does
And
everyone
how
deal with it?
we deal with things, and how there is an expectation of like how you deal with it, like within like when a divorce happens, or like if there's a death in the family, or like somebody's sick,
illness.
And I think this kind of came up in the sense of like, so I was recently my niece, my cousin's eldest daughter, a 7-year-old baby girl, adorable. She's recently got diagnosed with leukemia, and it completely, like, I think it's the first family member, like, anyways, for me, direct family member that's been diagnosed with cancer, and is going to be going through it. So it kind of shook me up. Like, I've always had friends that have gone through things, and like family member, like extended family members. Yeah. But like, this is like my niece, close. My baby, like little baby girl. So it did shook the family up, definitely. And this is only like the diagnosis came a week ago. She started chemo already, but it's just, it was like the entire family. It was like Avengers Assemble. Like everybody came from like everywhere, like anywhere and everywhere, like just to come and be there and support the family, just be physical presence. Yeah. And it reminded me of the importance of like, there is nothing you can do for her or for the family members, really. Yeah. But be there, have that physical presence. Yeah. And it's like a very cultural thing, because like there was just like hundreds of Somalis in the hospital, like. Yeah. And the nurses are like, do these Somalis not know this thing called infection control? Like,
yeah.
And we're just
especially if they're from a different culture.
Have to show.
Like in their heads, it's like, what on earth is happening?
Yeah, 100%. We had to be there physically. Yeah. Show up, be present. And like, and this is the thing. So because people were there physically, like our family just felt the need, they had to be there physically. They're like, even if I don't see her to see. Oh, my cousin said not to mention her name. You know, cut that. So even if they don't get to see like her, they get to see the parents. Yeah. You know? And I think that's really important, like being able to have a family like that will show up and be there and stand next to you and support you, and like take off tasks and worries off your shoulders without you having to ask that. Like they just know, like, okay, they're going to be doing this. And I think that's really, I think that's a beautiful thing in our culture. Like, it made me really appreciate, like, having a big family. Sometimes you're like, damn, I got a big family. They're in your face all the time. Da, da, da. Yeah. But like, in that moment, I really realized, like, your family is everything. Like,
But I feel like when it comes to illness, like, I feel like it's a huge thing. Because that's when, like, everyone is really fragile at that time. Yeah. Because we realize, like, it could happen to anyone.
Absolutely.
Especially when it's to a young person. It's like, it's a huge... Yeah, and it's always unexpected though. I remember like when my father passed away, and one of the things that kept running through my head, it was like there was no signs that it was gonna happen.
Same here. Yeah.
It was just a normal day. Yeah, and it's stupid because it's something like, one thing that we do know is we could easily get ill, no matter how healthy or how much you take care of yourself, and you're gonna die.
That's true.
That's the two things that you're 100% sure that could happen to you at any time, you know? So, but when it does happen, it's like a huge, like, how? Yeah. I mean, like, it literally, it's like, hits you from the side.
Especially when I think it's definitely when you don't expect something to happen, right? Like, it's when somebody's sick.
But again, no one's expecting death or illness.
If somebody, like, say for example, like somebody, I don't know, gets sick with something, and then they're in hospital for a while, and then they start to deteriorate, like you physically, and then there's the other side of it, like when somebody's elderly, and like when my grandma passed away, it was a shock because I wasn't expecting her to pass away like that, but she was elder, so it was like your brain can rationalize that better, I think, maybe. So it wasn't like that I expected her death, but it was that like I could come to terms with it, because like, but then with your father, it was like, and it's similar to my father, it was always like it was like out of the blue,
out of nowhere.
This man was fine. I spoke to him yesterday. And all of a sudden, like he's no longer here with us, and it was like, it takes a while for you to rationalize that. But I don't know, because you kind of keep things private, like when something like that happens, right? Like culturally.
Yeah, like it was funny, like I remember like my mom was like, oh, get this, because people are calling, people want to know people, and you're meant to come to the, to the house, and you're meant to support. Yeah, we do have that, like,
you're the same.
Yeah, like when my father passed away, like it was in Angola, so like that was happening there, and apparently I was meant to be doing that here as well. However, your girl is different. Your girl is built different. Your girl has no sense of culture or no sense of anything. So
I feel like you should tell them.
Oh yeah, I was. It wasn't that I was ignoring calls. It was one of those things, like you never know what to say. Like you don't know like how, like, people are gonna want to say, sorry and whatever.
Yeah.
But you never know what to say. For me, it's very hard. Not only I don't know what to say, and I think for them, the people that are calling, they don't know what to say either. Because it's like, how can you make, like, what do you say?
I do think it's one of those things where I am not used to, like, I think it's an emotion that you don't necessarily prepare for. I don't know how I'm processing it. And so when you have these conversations, there's actually a standard thing that people say to you, like, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that they are granted like the highest level of Jannah. Like you have to have somebody, you have to be strong. There's literally like a script.
Yeah.
That is said.
Yeah.
When somebody passes away, like, and you hear that again and again and again. And to me, it was just a thing of like, I know these things, but also I know I needed to pick up these calls. I had to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, have you spoken to this person? Have you spoken to this person? And I'm like, I don't want to speak to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, and I get that this is a duty to them and they have to do it, but I don't want to do it. Right? And I remember like, my mom asking me like, this person's going to call, And then there's also another aspect of it, like, she was like, you're the eldest, like, of your siblings. You need to make sure that, especially my dad's side, like now there was no connection to my dad's side because my dad was the connection, right?
Yeah.
It was like, you need to make sure that your siblings are like, have spoken to them and like they're aware and you're in connection with them, and like, and I was like, I was so angry about that. I was like, I don't want to be the connection. I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to just like process it with my siblings.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I knew how rude and disrespectful it was if I didn't contact.
If you didn't.
If I didn't call my dad's brothers and my dad's sisters and like his kids. Like, it was like I had to. Who else was gonna do it?
Yeah.
And I remember like feeling like a sense of
those, but your family is quite big, so it's different. I mean,
I'm talking about that side. My mom's side and my dad's side are very different, right?
Yeah.
So like, and also the kind of relationship I have with my dad's side and my mom's side is very different.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not that I'm not close to my dad's side. It's that like
it's a different relationship.
They have a very different type of relationship. My mom's side is like very invested in my life. They know everything about me from like Zamzam got on the train from Manchester to Bolton today. Do you know what I mean? Like they know
because your mom talks about it.
Absolutely.
Your mom like,
and my aunties call and they check
and
in.
Your parents
like,
and your mom and your aunties, they're all constantly talking. It's like my family as well.
There's like
my mom's side is like
it's
a constant, and it might be on my dad's side, but my dad isn't that kind of person, so therefore he won't.
Yeah, no. Same on my dad's side. They're all like just very my uncle like
chilled.
Whenever I see him, I catch up with him. He's like, oh, yeah, this, like,
yeah.
But he's not like
they mind their business.
Cool. Yeah, he's just
when
like,
they have to, they do it.
If you need me, you know where I am. Like I know, I don't feel like my uncle doesn't care about me any less. It's just like
100%.
Just the way he handles relationships. Yeah. And so because of that, there's just there's that natural distance because like this family is like so invested in your life that when something like this happens, they're just gonna be in your face, even if you don't want them to be.
Yeah.
That's how they show love.
Yeah.
They just in your face. And I know, and I think one of the things I realized is that like actually it's one of the personally I felt like when I was going through it, I felt like that's one thing I hate about our culture.
Yeah.
I was like, let me be myself.
How everyone is trying to be involved.
But now I'm on the other side, like in the sense that I processed it. I'm like, actually, probably being alone would be worse for you. You know, you probably need that, even though you don't see it at the time. But there's some weird things about death. Like when somebody passes away, Islamically, anyways, it's a duty on you to go visit like that person and pay your respects, right?
Yeah, they do that. Like,
but
mine as well.
You shouldn't eat at that household. You shouldn't like go and like indulge. Like this is the house that's grieving, right?
Right.
And so culturally, something's shifted where like Somalis, there's a death, and like all of a sudden, like they're out, like the house is getting packed out.
Yeah.
by like aunts.
They want people to cook.
And they're like, where's the hilib? Where's the baris? Where's the? It's like, this house is grieving. Like, you shouldn't really be eating. It's actually quite rude to be, especially like when the father's passed away and the kids are now known as like agons, right? So like it's like a fatherless children, right? And that's even worse, that you're like taking away. It's like you're taking away from them, right?
Yeah.
But like, nah, these women just turn up. We're like, nah.
Where's the?
Pass me the.
Where is the food?
It's so annoying. I remember like once I was at a household, like when my dad passed away and the people were coming to the house, and there was this woman being like turned up at like 8 o'clock, and they were like, oh, is there ambola? Can you make some ambola? Which is like a kind of beans. And I looked at her and said, what? No. I literally said, no. Was this woman all right? Like, what's going on? And like, bless my aunts who were there and like literally were like
guided her towards the light.
No, they were cooking, they were cleaning, they were sorting things out. But like, I was just like, you're here because my dad passed away, and you're telling me to do.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, like, I do not get it.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was like, there's a line here, like the lines are becoming blurred. Like, this is disrespectful. My mom was like, no, it's disrespectful if we don't
if you don't provide
things of like, as a guest, somebody comes to your house, you feed them. You make sure they're well fed. I said, yeah, but that's just not a normal day.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean? This is like a grieving household. It's not like like it's a wedding. Like, yeah, I'm having a wedding, I'm having a party, you come to my house, I invited you, I'm going to feed you. Culturally, like, we feed people. Yeah, 100%.
That's it, yeah.
I might be born in Sweden, but not Swedish.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? There's like a whole thing of like Swedish people not feeding your guests.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole thing. No, they don't feed.
In Portugal, there was when there were guests, they had to hide the food. Like, the table came with like a little jar, so they would hide the food underneath. Yeah. European people out here doing crazy stuff.
So they're just out here not feeding people.
Yeah, it was the ghetto, girl. It was the ghetto.
Wow, they design the table so they can be like, oh, people.
Yeah, they used to hide it.
The contraband.
They used to hide it because they don't want to share no food.
They want to feed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, now feeding people is a big part of our culture, and I get that.
Yeah, same.
I get that.
Our culture.
But there's a time and a place.
Being together and
eating.
Yeah, like in my culture, it's the same thing. Like, it's when someone dies, like you have to gather, person's house, and like everyone comes and pays their respects. There is definitely food. I don't know about any like who cooks, who doesn't. Like, I don't know anything about that, but I know there is definitely food, and it's a while as well, and it tends to be like they try to like bury the person quite quick.
Yeah, same.
It's a quick process, like, to get it. And religious wise, what my mom said, I remember my dad died, was like, you have the 7 days after the person died, and a month after the person died, and a year after.
Is it like a particular prayer?
Yeah, like you ask the priest like to do like this whole prayer thing. And she says like depending on like what kind of family, because just like yours, like different tribes, and also back Angola is like the same as well. We have different tribes and whatever. So it depends like how people do it and if they still do it. But you also have people that like will wear black for a while. They will be grieving.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be wearing.
Who in the family wears black?
Depends who wants to do it. If it's like a wife, normally the wife tends to do it. I think the rest of the family just depends who wants
like siblings.
to. Yeah, who wants to do it. But my mom says nowadays it's not.
Nobody does it.
No, it's quite light. Like she says, like her husband passed away, and she was wearing white for a while, like light colors basically. But she says like back in the days, like it was like massive thing. Like they used to wear like black. They says even the cover the hair, like everything was like black. Yeah, and it was like the whole
busy morning.
So like traditions have changed. Like things, have changed. We don't. I guess
no, they don't
have the same.
They don't stay the same, and I don't expect them to stay the same.
And I feel like when it comes to my time, it'll be even more, even different, more different, I guess.
Definitely, 100%.
So yeah, that's what happens when it comes to death. But divorce, you know what? Divorce, I'm not like. I don't really think like there's like a. I know like there's
not a big taboo for Somali culture to actually have a divorce.
Yeah, I think ours isn't
in comparison to other cultures, like
right.
Yeah, it's not really, and I think that's one of the things like our culture's gotten right. Like it doesn't frown upon a woman to get out of an unhappy relationship.
Yeah,
like it's okay, it's good. Like
if you're not happy, you're not happy.
Yeah, you're not happy.
Yeah,
like,
religion.
go somewhere you're happy.
I feel like religion wise, yeah, like there's a massive like taboo there still, but like cultural wise, I feel like it's more like of for a woman. I think it's more like of an emotional side. You know, that it's not a happy situation to be in. You know, to be divorced, especially after the whole wedding, because it's a massive.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money that you spend.
It's
nowadays. It's a huge amount of money that you spend.
So much money
for the party and for everything.
People spend so much money on weddings.
Yeah, it's huge. So it's like having like a divorce. It's depending, especially on how the divorce happens.
And also
But one thing that I know that does happen is there is a family meeting. Yeah, like especially with the mom and the father, that like you sit down with them and you say like like I'm not happy in this, and depending on how the conversation is going to go, we'll decide.
Mediated.
Yeah, we'll decide. And there's also you can go to church if your marriage was done.
Oh yeah, what I'm saying, marriage counselling is definitely recommended. No, it is mediated as well.
I mean, like if you're married through church, I think you do get a chance, not just speak with someone outside, but you can talk to a priest or something like that. I remember when my auntie was getting separated, like the priest, like we got the priest involved basically, like there was that involved. So you do have that, like there are options there involved.
Nice, yeah.
There is like a whole process. I don't think it's not something that is done like alone or whatever. There's a process, but I don't think there's an actual like how it was done back in the day. And if there is, like, no one really talks about it much. You know how things were done back in the days. If there was, I don't think I've heard of any culture that has like a specific thing that is done
for like what, divorce.
Yeah.
The thing is though, I feel like
have a tradition that they do.
When I say culturally, like I mean, I know I have some friends that are like obviously South Asian and friends that are like Arab, and for them, like getting a divorce, like asking for a divorce is like close to impossible. It's very, very hard for them to divorce their husbands, and it's frowned upon. It's like she's a divorcee, like nobody would go near her, kind of thing. And they talk to her about that, but actually and I think I've noticed this more and more as I've gotten older, like seeing like women go through divorce and then women remarry, like in our culture. I thought actually that's not the same kind of taboo for Somalis. Somalis have the abilities to divorce, and it's upheld. Like obviously there's loads of levels to this, right? Like you don't just say I'm unhappy and then
that's it,
and then you leave. No. Like your family play a role in like mediating and solving. Like you're told to go to like some form of like marriage counselling or like talking to a sheikh for advice. Like there is a lot that goes into like resolving
the issue.
Relationship.
100%.
But if you can't resolve that relationship and you're both unhappy in that situation, then it's not made difficult for you to move on. You know,
no one is throwing you stones and all sorts. I think
that's a good thing. Yeah, it's not like looked down on. And I say this because I say this in terms of like from what I've seen and what I know. Of course, I know like Somalis are so different tribes, different like rules, different cultures, different cultures within subcultures essentially. But from what I've seen, like there isn't that same like never. I don't even think I mean, we have South Asian friends that like just can never get divorces, even if they're in a happy relationship, and it's just not okay. Their family like be like, "Are you insane?
That's not gonna happen."
Yeah, like go back to your husband. Doesn't matter. I mean, content warning. Like I have heard of people in situations where they're being abused by their partners, and they've been told to go back to their husbands. You know, like
I think back in the days that was quite a massive thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was worse, I'd say.
Yeah, and
it was worse.
It was always to the point where it's embarrassing to talk about like what happens in your household.
Yeah.
Don't say out loud like that, like, your mama's beating you. And this is how like abuse like manifests and continues, right? Because if you don't even allow somebody to talk about how they're being abused, then how can you ever deal with that kind of abuse? You know what I mean? And that's one thing like I like love about like our culture, because like if somebody is like, if your husband is if disrespecting you, we get beating you, disrespecting you, right? You have every right to shame him to his family. Every right to go to his uncles and his family and be like,
funny.
This is he's being disrespectful. You're right. He's doing this, he's doing that. And it's like, and because nothing is kept secret, like something disrespectful or something hurtful, and there's certain things that should be kept secret, don't get me wrong, but like because those things aren't kept secret, it's able to it's kept. So the thing is, right, like you have people that you go to, specific people. Like my job is like, when I get married one day, my role, I'm not gonna go and like talk about how my husband is like rude or didn't do this duty to like all of my family, right? Because my family's on my side, right? I'm gonna go to the people responsible for him. I'm gonna go to his like family members, his uncle, his father, like somebody more senior than him, and speak to them in private, but in a respectful way, to be like, this, like he's not fulfilling XYZ, and you need to speak to him, and it's his role to then basically check him, right? But the thing is, right, if you're in a situation where like you don't have anyone to go to, right, then like, and it's not even, and the people that you go to, that seniors, your tell you like, behave. Don't even talk about this. Don't even say this out loud. Like go back to where, like go back to your household, and right, deal with it and run that household. Deal with it. Be a woman. You know, then like you have nowhere to go. Where else are you gonna do? That's normalized to you. Your mom dealt with it. Her mother dealt with it. Her mother dealt with it. So why can't you deal with it?
That's it.
And that's mad to me.
Who do you think you are? Exactly.
Yeah. And I think this is when cultures become really like, I guess they hold on to very toxic
things that are not
toxic
taking
things.
you anywhere.
It's not useful, no.
That not helping at all.
No.
One of the things that you said, and it's actually quite like it's real. Like you said, like they should be embarrassed, you know, about what they've done. But it's like in my culture, when it comes to cheating, was it adultery? Like when
adultery.
When she used that word, it was so. It felt like whoa.
Yeah, it's so funny because we were having a conversation the other day, and I think Nadia mentioned like how cheating is like has become normalized in our culture. And then like a friend of ours went, "You mean adultery?" And I was like, "Yeah, she means adultery, but now you said adultery.
It sounded like so bad.
It sounds so much worse." And I feel like it's been used widely, innit?
But basically, and if a husband cheats, it won't like for him, it won't be bad in a sense of like he will not be shamed. The woman will be the one with the shame for some reason.
That's so true.
For some reason, I don't know why, but it's a massive thing. Like, and it's your husband stepping out on you. It's like you were the one that failed in the marriage, and I'm like, are you crazy?
That's so sad.
Are you crazy? It's like he's the one that's gone. Like he should be the one to feel shame.
Oh my God.
But for some reason in my culture, like I feel like it's a huge thing. Like
that's actually really heartbreaking that you say that.
And that's why like really a lot, but it's a lot like why a lot of women like work so hard in a relationship, because like in their heads, like if they get cheated on, it's like it's a huge thing. And like for me though, it makes no complete sense. Like sometimes like I hear my brother talking about it, or why if you get cheated, or even my mom, like she mentioned that as well. Like when my ex went to Angola, and then she was like, "Oh, you need to be careful. What if he cheats on you?" And in my head, I was like, "How is that? What has that got to do with me? Like, how? Explain to me how that's going to."
That's so true.
You know,
it's actually so depressing now you think about it.
No, but it is like it's a huge thing, and I feel like it's a very cultural thing, because like it's how people, they point fingers. Basically.
No, it's true.
So
and it's always the woman that's blamed.
It's it's like it's a huge, but I blame them as well, because like they allow, like they not allow, but like they also shame other women. It's like you're not happy.
You play a part of it.
Yeah, you're not happy with it, so why would you shame other women when it makes no sense to me.
No, it's
but
true.
Personally, like
it's horrible.
It is horrible, but in my head it makes no sense. Like why women would actually feel a type of way. My husband cheats on me, I'm gonna be like.
But again, it's because here's the thing, right? You and me have this perspective because we've grown up
in a different,
yeah,
100%.
I'm not gonna shun women that have a specific view because that's how they're grown up. That's normal to them.
Yeah, that's how they live.
But it is really sad to think that actually, like, that reality and the truth is that, like, that we live in a world where, like, that actually is normal. It's okay. Like, a man will cheat on you and a woman will be blamed, and then everyone else will fall in line and be like,
it's not even that, like, it's not even that they are blamed for it.
But it's
like there's a shame to it. Like, your husband
crazy to me,
cheated on you.
Yeah. Oh, what weren't you doing right? But do you know what? It's victim blaming, isn't it? Because, like, as a woman sexually harassed, it's like, what were you wearing?
Yeah.
Like, what?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you brought it onto yourself? And it's like, okay, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're literally victim blaming here.
Yeah. 100%.
So depressing, sad.
Yeah, it's a weird way to deal with it.
On that tone.
No, we can't.
We can't end on that tone. That was a really low tone.
Because there's a lot of cultures when it comes to death, they actually do not celebrate, but like they celebrate the life that the person has had. You know, it's a whole
That's true.
Party.
You know, so I was recently in Nigeria and I was talking to one of my friends. I was out with her, and she basically told me something that I was really surprised by, but it's like, it's a cool thing to do, I guess. Is that, like, they do, like, celebrations of, like, the life of somebody that's passed away. So, like, they'll celebrate, like, the first year, the second year, but then they'll do, like, the 5 years, then the milestones, like, the 10 years. And they'll celebrate. They'll, like, bring people together. They'll celebrate. They'll pray for them. It's like a whole thing. And I said, wow, that's big.
Beautiful.
That's big. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you have, like, I think it's the Jamaican culture, where they like the funerals or parties are celebrations of that person's life.
Yeah,
they get lit.
I mean, there's
dancing, there's music, there's food.
They literally hire people to come and dance and all sorts, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, it is, I guess, depending on, like, who, you know, everyone does things. Every culture does, every country or whatever does things differently.
That is very true.
I think that's what culture is about, anyways. Us hopefully moving on with something with a better way.
I think in a
healthier
way, like, our, like, lived realities kind of, like, make up the way we go through difficulty, like we go through hardship.
Yeah.
And we do take the best out of the worlds that we're in. Even though sometimes it doesn't necessarily work, but we do, and we make it work.
Yeah. Always.
We make it work.
Always.
But yeah, blessed to be who I am. Blessed to be Somali. But also blessed to be grown up in the UK, be British essentially.
Yep, having that
Swedish, that little bit Swedish in me as well. You know,
I just don't get when people say that. You don't.
I do.
Only the country-wise, not blood-wise.
But no, anyway, when I say that, everywhere you've lived, you take a part of it with you.
Yeah, 100%.
You take some of it with you.
Yeah.
And so, like, I lived in Brussels for 2 years. I'm not, like, nowhere. Like, I'm not Belgian in any way.
But did they give you an idea, though?
God forbid I hate Belgium. But there was certain things that I picked up when I lived there. You know, I probably picked up more, like, Moroccan culture than I did, like, Belgian culture. Because there's so many Moroccans in Belgium.
Wow.
Anyways, let's wrap up this episode. Thank
you so much for watching, guys. See you next time.